So we called Long Beach, 4 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon in June, and we got through the security person, and the chairman was working because his planes were grounded, and he said, "What does the governor want? I'm busy." And he said, "Yeah, well, we're trying to help you. You just had to lay off 30 or 40,000 people. You can't produce anything yet. How do we get a plane?" He goes, "If you can get the federal government to let it fly, I'll let you use a cargo version. Who do I call?" Well, this guy in the Civil Aeronautics Board, which no longer exists, for President Carter. He's a Texan, and here's his private line. That was 7 p.m. on a Saturday in June, right after we got off the phone with the local guy. And he took the call, and he said, "I've never grounded a plane, and I've never made an exception to let it fly." Well, we got there. It was a huge national news story. We did Good Morning America 5 days in a row, because we didn't know what we were doing. We were trying to collect stuff from hospitals and pharmacies and home health companies, and somebody donated a warehouse and some trucks. 29 days later, we're in the air, and Jerry Brown saw us off at the airport. When I got home from this flight to Malaysia, to a refugee camp, and I had visited Thailand on the way after the Vietnamese refugee camp in Malaysia, we decided to do a second flight, and my phone rang, and it's a little like Scott calling 44 years later, "Hello, this is Julie Andrews." And they didn't fake it as well in those days. They didn't have the technology. And I said, "Sounds like Julie Andrews." And she said, "I have 2 Vietnamese daughters I adopted 4 years ago. I want to help you. I think it's cool what you did. I saw your television." That's me, not her, but me. And I went to meet her, and we kind of became the family's philanthropy. And she was amazing opening up Hollywood in the old days. This is before Bono and Angelina and all those people. This is way, way back, 44 years ago. But what we did that Scott had brought out on his own was we went to companies in different industries and said, "How would you like your brand to be distributed in a refugee camp?" Or in Cambodia that same year, after the genocide, we flew the first Western country aircraft, cargo aircraft, into